Cuenca, a small town in Ecuador. The Italian Salesian priest Carlo Crespi lived here and was, while still alive, hailed as a saint by the local population. For good reason. He dedicated his life to helping the poorest members of society, mostly Indios.
El padre Crespi tenía una visión sociológica muy grande. Nunca se corría frente.
Father Crespi had a great vision for society. He never turned away from poverty. When I was studying philosophy here, it would happen quite often that a woman came to see him because she could not afford the school fees for her son. His answer was, take it, the sucre, and go enroll your son. That's how generous he was. His trust knew no bounds. He simply put her hand in his pocket and pulled it back out. Many people were touched by this. They called him the bottomless pocket because he gave everything he had to the poor. He never kept anything just for himself. Everything was for others. Father Crespi had another passion, collecting historical artifacts. He encouraged the Indians to look for relics of their forefathers and bought the ones they found. In this way, he could help them without degrading the Indios as beggars. It soon turned into a famous collection of fascinating archaeological treasures, many of whom came from virtually unknown pre-Columbian subterranean systems. Father Crespi never attempted to classify his artifacts. It is possible that many archaeologists visited his museum, but he never commissioned a thorough investigation by recognized archaeologists, which would have helped him classify them according to cultures. He never made such a classification. It was finally carried out by the Banco Central. The collection was completely disorganized. It was a potpourri, not a museum. Several scientists took advantage of this situation and removed books and writings. Many people even tried to steal whole artifacts. This is why many pieces pictured in the books are no longer in Father Crespi's museum. In addition, parts of the collection were destroyed by a fire in the monastery. Others lost during renovation work, and some depots simply disappeared after Crespi's death. Little more was left than the myth of Father Crespi's treasure vault. Yet a few thousand objects still exist, an inconceivable chaos, undecipherable for scientists, the leftovers of completely unknown cultures mixed with forgeries from our own time. These plates were made by the Indians themselves from old advertisements or sheet metal, when they needed money and weren't lucky enough to find real artifacts. It didn't matter to Crespi. He took everything, never asked after its authenticity. He wanted to help everyone who brought him something. That's how he was. I said to him more than once, "Padre, that is a fake," but he played dumb, just to help people.
Y entonces ayudaba en todo.
It is very likely that unique archaeological treasures, which could shed light on the mysteries of South America's ancient inhabitants, are buried under all these pieces, maybe even a sensation or two. But they are for all intents and purposes lost to us, because a scientific investigation is nearly impossible after everything that has happened.